It's Dodgers versus Twins, and Shohei Ohtani is on the mound. He's been off to a terrific start this year, but unfortunately a little problem has popped up for him. His longtime catcher...
I know it was a frustrating second inning. When you look at how just you as well as Shohei were able to reset and get back on track, how would you just describe handling that for yourself personally?
Yeah, I thought he did a good job. I didn't do a great job. Start to finish. It was pretty embarrassing. Thankfully, he's as good as he is, and he could take control of a game. Yeah, it was pretty embarrassing.
You have so much support, though. I mean, to have the conversations, whether I saw Freddie come up to you, Dave Roberts. I mean, I know that, as you said, today may have felt embarrassing, but to have their support in that conversation, what does that just mean to you?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, they always have my back. Once again, it's embarrassing that I need support like that. I'm a grown man. Yeah, it's a pretty tough pill to swallow, both sides of the ball. It was not a great showing, and hasn't been great as of late, and I'm going to be better.
Were you sure that feeling in the moment there where you...
He wants to call for a breaking ball, but he accidentally presses two buttons on the pitch comm. He's going to press breaking ball and fastball, and unfortunately Ohtani just hears fastball, so that pitch is going to get by Rushing. It goes to the backstop. The run comes home to score. The other two runners move.
Have the Dodgers quietly become even more dangerous? While Shohei Ohtani continues to dominate on the field, the latest Dodgers news isn't just about another victory. It's about all-star recognition, a growing concern behind the plate, and a rookie catcher trying to find his confidence. There's a lot happening in Los Angeles right now, and it could have a huge impact on the rest of the season. Let's start with the biggest headline. Shohei Ohtani has officially earned another All-Star selection after receiving more fan votes than any other player in the National League during Phase 1 of the 2026 All-Star voting. It marks the sixth consecutive All-Star appearance of his incredible career and his third straight since joining the Dodgers. Once again, baseball fans around the world have spoken, and Ohtani remains one of the sport's biggest attractions. His numbers explain exactly why. Through 73 games, Ohtani is hitting .295 with a .414 on-base percentage and a .549 slugging percentage. He has already blasted 17 home runs while driving in 46 runs, continuing to prove why he remains one of baseball's most complete offensive players. But there is still one interesting question. Will Ohtani receive All-Star recognition as both a hitter and a pitcher? During his years with the Angels, he was selected as a two-way All-Star because of his dominance on both sides of the game. This season, that decision will now depend on the player ballot and the commissioner's office. Considering how well he's been pitching recently, don't be surprised if Ohtani once again makes history as a true two-way All-Star. The Dodgers didn't stop there. 6 more Los Angeles stars advanced to the second phase of fan voting. Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, Teoscar Hernandez, Max Muncy, Andy Pages, and Will Smith all remain in the race to represent the National League in Atlanta. That speaks volumes about just how talented this Dodgers roster really is. But while the All-Star news is exciting, there is another storyline developing that may be even more important for October. Will Smith is still unavailable. The Dodgers' All-Star catcher has now spent more than 2 weeks on the injured list because of lingering neck stiffness. According to team updates, Smith still hasn't resumed baseball activities and won't return during the current road trip. That means the pressure continues to fall on rookie catcher Dalton Rushing. And lately, that pressure has been obvious. Just days after leaving a game because of concussion concerns, Rushing returned to the lineup against the Twins, hoping to bounce back. Instead, it became one of the toughest nights of his young major league career. He finished 0 for 4 at the plate with 3 strikeouts. Behind the plate, communication issues with Shohei Ohtani contributed to one of the game's biggest turning points. A costly pass ball helped Minnesota score, forcing Ohtani to regroup after a frustrating inning. Although the Dodgers eventually won the game, everyone could see that Rushing was struggling. Perhaps the most emotional moment didn't happen during the game. Television cameras showed both manager Dave Roberts and veteran Freddie Freeman spending time talking with Rushing in the dugout, encouraging the young catcher after another difficult performance. That support clearly meant something. After the game, Rushing spoke honestly about what he was feeling. He admitted he was embarrassed. He said his teammates always have his back, but needing that level of support was difficult for him to accept. He called it a tough pill to swallow and admitted that neither his offense nor his defense has been good enough lately. Then he made one promise. I'm going to be better. That's the kind of accountability coaches love to hear from a young player. Nobody succeeds immediately in Major League Baseball. Every rookie faces adversity. The difference is how they respond. Fortunately for Rushing, he couldn't ask for better teammates. Freddie Freeman has experienced nearly every situation imaginable during his career. Dave Roberts understands the mental side of the game. And then there's Shohei Ohtani. Ohtani could have blamed the catcher after their communication breakdown against Minnesota. Instead, he took responsibility as well. He explained that both players simply need to communicate better during games and continue learning each other's tendencies. His comments showed leadership rather than frustration. That's one reason Ohtani is respected throughout baseball. He's not just producing MVP numbers. He's helping develop the players around him. That leadership becomes even more valuable while Will Smith remains unavailable. Smith has spent years building chemistry with the Dodgers pitching staff. Replacing that experience overnight isn't realistic. Dalton Rushing is learning under enormous pressure. Every pitch matters. Every mistake gets noticed. Every game becomes part of his education. The good news is the Dodgers continue winning despite these growing pains. Their pitching staff remains one of baseball's strongest. Their lineup continues producing timely hits. And Ohtani is once again playing like one of the best players on the planet. If Will Smith returns healthy before the postseason, Los Angeles could become even stronger. But even if Smith needs more time, the experience Rushing is gaining now may prove invaluable later in the season. Sometimes future success comes through present struggles. That's exactly what the Dodgers are hoping. As Los Angeles prepares for an important series against the San Diego Padres, another interesting storyline is waiting. Former Dodgers pitcher Walker Buehler is set to face his old team for just the second time. That matchup alone should provide plenty of emotion, especially considering everything Buehler accomplished during his years in Los Angeles. Between Ohtani's All-Star selection, Will Smith's recovery, Dalton Rushing's development, and another important divisional matchup on the schedule, the Dodgers continue giving baseball fans plenty to watch. One thing is becoming increasingly clear. This team isn't just relying on superstars. It's building depth, developing young talent, and learning how to overcome adversity together. If Dalton Rushing finds his confidence and Will Smith returns healthy, the Dodgers may have one of the deepest rosters in all of baseball. And with Shohei Ohtani leading the way both on and off the field, Los Angeles looks ready for another serious World Series run. What do you think? Will Dalton Rushing bounce back and become a reliable catcher for the Dodgers? Or should the team wait for Will Smith to return before expecting stability behind the plate? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this update, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest Dodgers news, Shohei Ohtani updates, and everything happening around Major League Baseball. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.